Today we're taking a look at these NHL matches, which are happening on Monday, January 23, 2023, and giving you our team and total picks for today. Welcome back to High Stakes. Before we dive into our video, don't forget to subscribe and push that notification bell to get notified as soon as we release these sport prediction videos, and make sure to watch it till the end so you don't miss any of our picks. Also check out our Patreon if you want to access our premium picks. Our Patreon is a way for us to help you improve your chances of making more money. You will find the link in description and comment section below. One more thing before we start, check out our new channel High Stakes Props and Parlays, where you can find our player props and parlay picks predictions. You will find the link in the description and comment section below. Toronto Maple Leafs vs New York Islanders. This Monday, the New York Islanders will head to Toronto to take on the Maple Leafs at Scotiabank Arena. The New York Islanders aren't in a playoff spot as of right now, but are more than capable of making an appearance in this year's playoffs. The New York Islanders currently hold an overall record of 23-25 with 51 points through 48 games played. The Islanders haven't played great lately, coming into tonight's game on a 4-game losing streak, with just one win in their last 9 games to drop to 23-25 on the season. On Saturday they lost 5-2 at home against the Hurricanes, getting shut out for the final 44 minutes of the game. The Isles outshot Carolina 31-26, but were outplayed significantly by an expected goal rate of 4.5 to 2.26. The Maple Leafs have been fantastic this season and are already pretty much locked into a first-round playoff matchup versus Tampa once again, as they come into tonight's game very comfortably in second place in the Atlantic with a 28-11-8 record. They are coming off a 3-2 overtime loss in Montreal on Saturday night, where they blew a 2-0 first-period lead and were shut out for the rest of the game. They outshot the Habs 38-31, but were slightly outplayed by an expected goal rate of 4.91-4.71. I give the Leafs a pretty significant edge in this game on both ends of the ice and expect them to beat the Islanders easily at home tonight by multiple goals. The Islanders have struggled, with only one win in their last 9 games. The main reason behind that is that their offense has been completely abysmal. Going up against a Leafs defense that's allowed just the third fewest scoring in the NHL. Our team pick is Maple Leafs minus 1.5 goals. I don't expect New York to be able to score, especially on the road. Additionally, the Leafs offense has been pretty good, having the 8th highest scoring offense in the league, and I expect them to be able to score at home. Expect this to be a defensive battle tonight with 2 very good goalies in Sorokin and Samsonov. The Leafs defense ranks 3rd best in the NHL, and with an Islanders team that's really struggled to score, I expect Toronto to shut down the Isles. Ilya Sorokin's a top-tier goaltender and the Islanders' defense has been good, allowing the 8th fewest goals in the league, so even in a multi-goal victory for the Leafs, I expect him to still have a solid performance between the pipes to keep this game under the total. Our total pick is under 6 goals. Both of these teams have trended under this season. The under has gone 26-19-2 in Leafs games this year and 23-22-3 in Isles games. I expect those trends to continue tonight. New York Rangers vs Florida Panthers. This Monday, the Florida Panthers will head to New York to take on the Rangers at Madison Square Garden. The Florida Panthers entered this season as the President's Trophy champions and will most likely finish this season not even in a playoff spot. The Panthers took a big hit this offseason, as some would say, as they sent longtime Panther Jonathan Huberdeau to Calgary in exchange for superstar Matthew Tkachuk. While Tkachuk has been ripping it up as of late, the Panthers just aren't getting enough wins. The Florida Panthers are playing their best hockey of the season right now, despite being disappointing this year after winning the President's Trophy last year. They come into tonight's game currently outside of the playoff picture with a 23-25 record. Recently they've been good though, with a 7-2-1 record in their last 10 games. On Saturday night they won 5-3 at home against the Minnesota Wild. They were outplayed by the Wild by an expected goal rate of 4.53.47 and outshot 32-27, but still found a way to win. The Rangers had a bit of a lousy start to the season, but have improved immensely over the last 2 months and are playing close to the level they did last year on their run to the Eastern Conference Finals. They come into tonight's game with a 25-14-7 record and have a point lead over the Capitals for 3rd place in the Metro Division. The Rags have gone 6-2-1 in their last 9 games. On Thursday night they lost 3-1 at home to the Bruins. They were slightly outplayed by the Bruins by an expected goal rate of 2.71-2.65 and just weren't able to beat the best team in the NHL. The Rangers already won the first game between these teams, winning 5-3 on the road in Florida on January 1st. I expect them to win again at home tonight and give them a pretty significant advantage defensively to get there. The Rangers have been fantastic defensively, allowing just the 4th fewest goals in the NHL, the 11th fewest expected goals, and the 8th fewest high-danger shots. With last year's Vezina winner, Igor Shesterkin in between the pipes, I think they should be able to shut down the Panthers' offense. Take the Rangers and expect them to get a win at home. Florida's defense has been horrible, and I expect the Rags to be able to score tonight on them at home. New York is coming off a loss to the Bruins on Thursday where they didn't play too badly, and this is a prime spot for them to bounce back. The first game between these teams on January 1st easily went over, with 8 total goals, and I expect that to happen again tonight. The Panthers have heavily trended over this season, with a very poor defense, but a solid offense. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. In Florida's games this season, the over has gone 25-19-4. The Rangers should be able to score easily here to push the total over the 6.5, and I expect the Panthers to capitalize several times as well. Dallas Stars vs Buffalo Sabres. The American Airlines Center will play host to a Monday night NHL clash between the Buffalo Sabres and the Dallas Stars. The Sabres, 23-19-3, are the second highest scoring team in the league at 3.80 goals per game and are 5 points back in the race for the final Eastern Conference playoff spot. On Saturday, Buffalo used a 3-goal third period to pull away for a 6-3 home victory versus Anaheim. Buffalo was a -275 favorite in their last game, and they covered the -1.5 puck line by defeating the Anaheim Ducks 6-3. Ilya Lyubushkin had 3 assists. Alex Tuch and Rasmus Dahlin had 2 assists. Victor Olofsson and Peyton Krebs each scored twice. Dylan Cozens and Jeff Skinner each scored a goal. Ukko-Pekka Luukkonen stopped 34 out of 37 shots faced. Dallas was a -350 favorite in their last game, and they covered the -1.5 puck line by defeating the Arizona Coyotes 4-0. Radek Faksa scored twice. Miro Heiskanen had 2 assists. Jamie Benn and Wyatt Johnston each scored a goal. Jake Ettinger was perfect in the net, stopping all 33 shots faced. Dallas has fared well against the Sabres in recent meetings. The Stars are 7-3-0 in their last 10 matchups against Buffalo. Both teams rank top 10 in goals per game, but goaltending is a major advantage for the Stars in this matchup. Buffalo ranks 24th in goals per game, and Dallas ranks 2nd in goals per game. Jake Ettinger has been excellent between the pipes for the Stars. He has a record of 21-7-4 with a 2.20 GAA and .926 SV%. Our team pick is Dallas Stars, -1.5 goals. Ettinger ranks 2nd in GAA, 2nd in SV%, and 2nd in shutouts among all goalies in the league. With a major goaltending advantage and playing at home, Dallas will win this matchup by 2 or more goals. Both teams have been excellent on offense this season. The Sabres rank 1st in goals per game. Buffalo scored 3 or more goals in 7 of their last 10 games. Tage Thompson leads the Sabres with 61 points. He has recorded 1 or more points in 7 out of the last 10 games. Thompson ranks 7th in points and tied for 3rd in goals in the league. The Stars rank 7th in goals per game. Dallas scored 4 or more goals in 5 of the last 8 games. Jason Robertson leads the Stars with 64 points. He has recorded 1 or more points in 7 out of the last 10 games. Robertson is 4th in points and 4th in goals in the league. Our total pick is over 6.5 goals. The over has hit in 12 of Buffalo's 20 road games and in 12 of Dallas's 21 home games this season. This will be a higher scoring game and the over will hit. Calgary Flames vs Columbus Blue Jackets. The Columbus Blue Jackets look for their 2nd consecutive victory on Monday when visiting the Calgary Flames. Columbus is 14-32 with 30 points and last in the Metropolitan Division. Columbus defeated the San Jose Sharks 5-3 on Saturday, snapping a 3-game losing streak, but the Blue Jackets have lost 6 of the last 8 overall. While the Blue Jackets have certainly flashed plenty of potential this season, they've in no way managed to build consistency and momentum, and it's seen them fall to last place in the Metropolitan Division, meaning they'll likely be in the running to land the coveted number 1 pick in the upcoming 2023 NHL draft. While the Flames were expecting to play plenty of big games this season, there's been no secret that the return of franchise hero Johnny Gaudreau was marked down as an extra special game, and on Monday, they get the chance to build on their big win last time out and welcome Johnny Hockey home at the same time. While the Blue Jackets managed to pick up a massive win the last 2 times these teams played, the teams have been going in opposite directions ever since, and without any elite stars beyond number 13, it appears that Columbus have plenty of work to do in their rebuild. Our team pick is Calgary minus 1.5 points. In the past 7 head-to-head meetings between these two squads, the Flames have managed a 6-1 record, and in the past 6 overall games, the favorite has come away winners in 5 of those, so with so much emotion behind Calgary, expect them to come out big winners. While both of these teams certainly possess goal scorers, they've struggled for consistency on that end, and with Calgary possessing potential elite goaltending, they've learned to grind out low-scoring wins, with the under being 4-1-1 in the last 6 games between these teams, as well as 6-2 in the past 8 in Calgary. For Columbus, the under is 4-0 in their past 4 games following a win, and for Calgary, the under is 9-4 in their past 13 games overall. So while emotions will run high, especially on the back of a big win, don't expect too many goals here. Our total pick is under 6.5 goals.